I know it feels more like a woman has curated this collection than it does a man. A man would not have put these things together this way. I'm Marguerite Hoffman, and you're here with me in what we call B2. Robert and I, my late husband, and I felt like gallery was a little too precious. It's a space that was created to show large pieces of art because our other space, B1, which is across the yard, is a very traditional kind of faux Georgian house that doesn't lend itself to big paintings. So we created this and opened it in 2003, and it's remarkable to think about how we got here. I grew up in Oklahoma, where you can imagine that there was an abundance of opportunity to see a lot of cutting-edge art. But every summer I got shipped off to my grandparents in Washington, D.C., and my grandmother saw that I kind of liked going to the National Gallery and literally would take me there almost every day. I'd pack a little brown sack lunch and I would go spend a couple of hours most days at the National Gallery, and it was very formative for me. It was a place that anchored me in the old canon of Western art. And I also realized during that time, even though I was young, I realized that all these people whose names I kept seeing gave tremendous gifts of art. And that created this National Gallery of Art. So that was a seed that was planted a long, long time ago about this idea of giving collections to museums that have been created by individuals or assembled by individuals, and how rich and exciting and what access you could give to people like me by doing that. And then the next big building block for me, I guess, was that I couldn't figure out what I wanted to be. I decided, well, I'm gonna get a master's in art history. So it kind of just was a little bit of a stumble, putting one foot in front of the other. And now I've landed through hook or crook and a bunch of ups and downs in this sweet, sweet, sweet spot of being able to support the arts and assemble a collection of art that feeds me every day. I hope at the end of time, when this goes to the museum, that there are pieces that remain relevant and interesting so that other people, when they come to the museum, like I did with my little sack lunch, will have access to this world of ideas.